Italian Wine Podcast. Chin Chin with Italian Wine People.
Hello, this is the Italian Wine Podcast. My name is Monty Waldin. My guest today is Carlo Cignozzi. Carlo is the creator and proprietor of the Il Paradiso di Frassina winery in Montalcino. Welcome, Carlo. Can you tell us, you're from Milan originally. When did you first arrive in Montalcino and why?
I was a lawyer in Milan, many decades ago. And random, I arrived here because a friend of my friend, they stopped from Milan here to meet friends, military friends. So for that reason, always one time in 2 or 3 months, we arrive here with these friends, Giulio. We stopped in this marvelous place. Like lawyer, I create the Altesino because Altesino was in bankrupt. No, like a lawyer, in the court of Siena, I bought come si dice l'asta auction, and the first step here was to manage Altesino. It was 70, 75, 77. After I buy with the friends Caparzo. Caparzo now another very important estate. But when I arrived at Caparzo, Altesino, nothing. You can find nothing. No one vine. So I create the cellar. I created the vine in Altesino and the both in Caparzo. So when I arrived here in 79, 70, Altesino and Caparzo was a wreck, destroyed. To restore Altesino, we spent 2 years. To restore Caparzo, 1 year and a half. No vine, only wild field. So for this reason, I spent a lot of time, a lot of money with the partners, not alone. I was a good lawyer because the lawyer is very important to make the money. Without my profession of lawyer, it was difficult. I arrived here to spend a million euro, or billion, or the lira. So anyway, I'm very happy to be here since the 70. 70 here. There is only 5, 6 winery of Brunello. No overcame 30,000 bottles in all Montalcino. I saw grow Montalcino. When I started with Altesino and after Caparzo, we were 10 winery. We produced no more than 100,000 bottles. Now, 10 million bottles. We are about 300 producer. So it's changed in 40 years. When I started with Altesino and after I bought Caparzo, I managed Caparzo with the partner for 30 years. And after I stopped, I changed my life, I changed my wife, I changed all the things. I discovered this nice place, Paradiso di Frassina. When I arrived the first time with the cabrio, I ran with the car, and I have the radio. I have the Requiem Mozart in high volume. I stopped the car. I stopped the audio always at maximum volume, and I lie at the board of the road. It was Mozart. And I said, I want spread Mozart on the vine because Mozart is more fantastic musician in history of the music. Geometrical. In the Mozart wine, in Mozart music, there is a Fibonacci sequences. Monty, be careful. Fibonacci sequences is very precious number sequences. After Mozart is at top of the music because it's geometrical, harmonic, don't repeat, but is like a different flower. The the piece of music changes like the flower. Johann Sebastian Bach is another thing. But the great musician was Mozart. For that reason, I want to spread the music on the vine. Why? Because I know in Orient, in China, South Korea, in Japan, they grow the plants, no vine, with the music. Music is the frequencies, okay? When one frequencies meet the frequency inside the plant, doesn't matter what kind of plants, vine, apple, so grass. When two frequencies they meet, what happens? Resonance. A resonance increases metabolism, and metabolism increases and make better the leaves and the grapes. The secret is a resonance. Two frequencies meeting and resonance and metabolism increase. I no discovery because Japan, in China, in the Soviet Union, so once they consider the frequencies a power to increase the life, not only the human, for the animal and for the plants too. The first to study very much this phenomenon is Stefano Mancuso, University Flores, is the big botanic, no, in Italy. Is always in television in Italy and abroad because he studied what happened with the plants, basically the vine, with the frequencies. When I knew Stefano Mancuso, University of Florence, he don't trust a lot that music can improve the life, metabolism, and health of the plants. But I make this experiment here in Paradiso, and it's Stefano. So I put in here under Bose speaker, Rolls Royce, because Professor Amar Bose saw me in television, I don't know, CNN, ABC, all television of the United States arrived here in the last decades. So Professor Bose, the Massachusetts in MIT, he wrote me because he understand I support the growth of the vine with the music, with the speaker, but Spanish speaker, very cheap. Professor Bose loved me. And he sent me a letter. He said, Carlo, Professor Bose was a genius, Nobel Prize. I appreciate your idea to grow with the speaker, with the music. I want to make you a gift. Under 20 case speaker arrived Bose free. Professor Amar Bose, no, and understand my idea was fantastic. It is a most marvelous gift I received by United States, by Professor Amar Bose, MIT Boston. So it's no water, okay? So if you want, I go home with my history here. I start with Altesino after I buy with the partner Caparzo. But when I arrive here, I sold my share in Altesino Caparzo. And I want, for me, no partners, alone. So I saw this place, Paradiso di Frassina, completely lost, very old, 500 years old. But there is an atmosphere, magic. It is something different. So when I arrived with I repeat, with the cabrio, I shot the music, the Requiem, the Mozart. I lied. And I said, here I want to grow the vine with Mozart. It was 99. So I was the first in the world. I patented in Europe. It's not easy. The system, I know patent the music. I patent the frequencies. How many decibel? How many hertz? no, to grow better the plants. I, with the engineer and the physician, so we finish the patent, Italian patent, a European patent. For this, I pay a lot of money, but I am very happy to be the first to patent the concept of the music and the wine. In someone want to imitate me. I remember one time someone in French, another in Swiss, named Le Lac, no, in the vineyard. So I, and a lawyer, I stopped this initiative. So I owner of this joint venture, music and wine.
I got a question for you. Carlo, can you tell us about the wines that you make? You make a Brunello, Rosso, and EGT. Can you explain the wines, please?
Paradiso di Frassina is very small, 3 hectares of Brunello, 1 hectare Rosso di Montalcino, here, okay, embodied in this place. And after, I bought 25 years ago a field at the border of the Maremma, no, in Cinigiano, near the Grosseto. I discovered a place fantastic. It's like microclimate and the winds and the soil. It's near to the Monte Amiate, near to the sea. So in this land, I want plants 20 kind different of grape. 6 Bordeaux style and 6 Tuscany. In this 6 hectare, no, I I start to produce the famous wine, 12 grapes, 6 Bordeaux and 6 Tuscany grapes. It is this bottle. Nobody makes so crazy blend. So why 12? Because 12 are the semitone of the musical scale. Johann Sebastian Bach. One grapes, one note. This is the slogan of this wine, this bottle. This I want to change. I have Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot, Carmenère, and another grapes. And after 3 kind of Sangiovese, Ancelot, 6 French grapes, 6 from Bordeaux, and not only Bordeaux because of Pinot Noir too, and 6 Italian grapes. Why? Because nobody makes so complex vineyard and so complex wine. And at the beginning, it was very difficult to buy this wine because what is that? So it's not in Montalcino because it's in at the border of the Montalcino, in Grosseto area, in Maremma. What means 6 hectares? I produce about 35,000 bottles. But now I want personalized because the first, the stupidity of the winemaker, it's they don't personalize his wine. So this is Gea. What is Gea? Gea is a fantastic description. This is my last daughter. You have to personalize in the front label, like 12 grapes and like Brunello, Mozart wine. Nobody show in the front label. This is stupid, the producer of the wine, because they need no fantasy. You have to personalize. Give me the Gea. Give me. You miss one bottle, some bottle of the 12 grapes. Oh, Mozart wine. No, Brunello. Mozart wine. All the stupid producer here in Montalcino. So they style Brunello di Montalcino, a small prodotto da Cencioni, prodotto da Baricci. It's stupid. You know, don't personalize. No, Gea is my fantastic last daughter. I dedicate, and this design was made by one of the most important design in Milan, Gregorier, who worked like designer in Benetton. And look at that. Why? I make in the front label a grape in a pentagram. This is a personalized. What mean personalized the bottle? Why 12 grapes? It's a 12, no, 6 and 6, 2. The secret of the my winery and the secret for to have the success is you have to personalize. No, I am Brunello Rosso if you want IGT Toscana. Coglione, don't understand. You homologate. You how many? There is a 255 producer of the Brunello. 200. When I arrived here, we were 10.
Okay, I'm going to give the audience the names of those 12 grapes. The names of the grapes that go into the 12 grapes wine, or the 12 uve. So you have Sangiovese, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cesenesi d'Affile, Syrah, Petit Verdot, Marcellan, Ancelotta, Alicante Boucher, Carmenere, Tanat, e Canaiolo. And it's actually a really good wine. This wine, it's very rich. It's a dark coloured wine. It's a very rich wine, very soft, a really nice structure. And he's put a lot of work into this particular wine. Obviously, could be a little bit angular because of all the different varieties in it, but it's a very, very harmonious blend. Carlo, what is your next project? What is Carlo's next project?
I suppose the project when you are about 8 years is to transfer my idea, my emotion, my project in my son, in my daughter. Okay, I have three sons, Gea, Ulisse, and Sarah. And I hope they won't go home in this project because it's marvelous. But you have to trust to push all the energy in this project so you are successful. Because without, you are a number. Montalcino, 255 anonymous or less or more anonymous brand. But nobody, when arrive here on the road, there is the label Mozart Bio Winery. Oh, it's great. I want to translate Mozart in the label on the road. Mozart with the Bischroma note and the Bio Winery. You now is a lockdown, no COVID, but I have 3,000-4,000 people every year. It's not many winery here who receive 4,000 people only because we is the marvelous winery where they grow with the music, with the Mozart. So when they saw in the label on the road, no, the Cassia, and the Mozart Bio Winery, boom, they arrived. 35% of my volume is made by private people. Nobody, neanche Banfi, the Banfi is mafia, but nobody has so many people 35-40% of my volume is a private or by online. Okay, it's difficult, but it's important to understand. In Sweden, there is a friend, no, who make the movie. Stay here for many months. They make, si chiama Mozart Taste, il gusto di Mozart. In next year, because now it stopped for the lockdown, COVID, etc. But the next year, we're sure this director, I don't stop to only to make the wine, the vine. No, I have the fantasy. I wrote a comedy, a play. The name is Grape, Barbatelle. And in this comedy, no, who became opera sinfonica by Louis Bacalov, the musician. In this play, in this comedy, the star was the grapes. The Cabernet Sauvignon is the Duke who overcame the empire of the Bordeaux empire, Sacre Empire, Bordeaux. And the stupid brother, Cabernet Franc, the jealous cousin, les Marquis de Merlot. E après la superfiga, che è la, che è la cosa, si dice Madame Syrah. Syrah is marvelous girl. In this comedy, no, I show all the Bordeaux grapes who fight against one poet, one romantic grape. Pinot Noir is alone. And the Bordeaux Empire was destroyed. Pinot. Because always in the world arrives the Pinot Noir. What is the word of Pinot Noir? Pinot Noir. No, we have Bordeaux, Sacre Bordeaux Empire. We have destroyed Pinot. So arrive in support Italian grape. This is the history of this comedy. No, at the end, the Duke Cabernet Sauvignon to be in prisoner, triumph the biodiversity, Italian grape, French grape, Spanish grape, the world of the biodiversity. No one in the world, the man use a vine is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Is it true? A Cabernet Sauvignon is in United States, in California, is in all Europe. So in Spain they have Tempranillo as other kind of grapes. The Cabernet Sauvignon, all the French, they have now in many countries in Balkan they use the Cabernet. Cabernet is stronger, no, a stronger vine, resist better. Sangiovese is very delicate. I tried to taste Sangiovese in California, in Australia, nothing. Sangiovese is difficult. Only here in Italy is it possible to grow better. And in middle Italy, Tuscany, Umbria, Lazio, Marche, because Sangiovese is very delicate. In California, I know many enologists, and they said, Carlo, how is possible you, with Sangiovese, make the fantastic wine? Here is nothing, is water, no color, no power, no persistence in mouth, no, they decay a few seconds. No, why? So the biodiversity is no water. Mediterranean, Italy, Central Italy, Tuscany is the best place for the Sangiovese. For that reason, is useful to go in California to produce the Sangiovese. California Cabernet, California Merlot, California Syrah, and sometimes Pinot Noir, but sometimes because it's better the Pinot Noir is better to arrive at the border of Canada, no? Because the Pinot Noir in the United States is in West Coast at the north. So anyway, is a fantastic the wine. I repeat always, nobody made the history of the wine. Why? The people drink the wine. Because the wine is the first drink who make many good effect. First, the army at the start with Alessandro Magno and Alessandro Dario Persian after the Roman Empire to win the battle and to win the empire to overcome the Europe. They need a beverage, the wine. Why the Roman Empire win in Europe? Because they have carriage full of wine, no dirty beer. Dirty beers like in French, in Germany, in Great Britain, in Age or Roman Empire. Roman Empire overcame because they used the wine like beverage. If you use the beer, they lose. Who drink a beer in this age lose the war because the water was poison because the enemy put the poison in the water. So the people can drink the water by the river because they die. So they have the carriage full of wine. For that reason, the Roman Empire overcame all the Europe, thanks to the wine. Okay, but the wine is very old. Is 10,000 year old.
So when he bought Il Paradiso di Frassina, was it called Il Paradiso di Frassina, or did Carlo give the name Il Paradiso di Frassina to the estate? And what does the name mean?
Paradise. There is 5 paradise. Paradiso in Paradiso di Manfredi, Paradiso di Fastelli, Paradiso di Frassina, Paradisino, Paradisone. Paradiso is a magnific, fantastic place. enough the Frassina. When I arrive, the people, you are Mr. Frassina. No, the Frassina is the tree. Frassino, once here, 400 years ago, with the Republic of Siena in the Renaissance, is the forest of the tree of the Frassino. Frassino is very flexible wood to make the arc, arrow. They make the Frassino. Frassino is a fantastic, flexible wood and tree. But the Republic of Siena destroyed all the forest of the Frassino. And now remain all the name Frassina, Frassinetto, Paradiso di Frassina. Frassina, but it means always the tree. Someone arrived, you're Mr. Frassina. No, thank you. I know tree. No.
And I have another question for Carlo. Why did Carlo go organic?
Always, when I travel with the Caparzo, I try to be organic, but my partner is not convinced because to be organic is important. I am more than organic because I have phono or organic because he used it to improve the vine, the music too. But the basic always must be organic. You like the poison of the chemical addition? When I arrived here 45 years ago, 50 years ago, or 45 years ago, all the vine was red. Why? Why, Monty? Red. What is in the surface? They use a substance they use in the United States, in Vietnam, to destroy the forest, to discover the Viet Cong. The same. Here, 45 years ago, all the vine was the cover of this powder red. And I said, what is that? To kill the grass. To kill the grass? Why? What is innocent, the grass? Why you kill? Because always is difficult to work with the grass very high. Here, all the people in Montalcino, and not all in Tuscany, in Italy, they cover always this poison red to kill the grass. Because the grass, is a work, cost. Because you have to cut by hand or with the machine. No, it's better to kill. They kill, they kill the soil. They kill the root, the root. They kill the plants. In 50 years ago, we drink the wine full of this substance. Remember, why to be organic is necessary. You have no organic, you are a crime because you can put what you want. Okay, so stamp organic and be careful. Follow natural and spontaneous grass. Don't kill the grass. Okay, no chemical. No, more expensive for the man who have to cut the grass or because you have to with the tractor go many gadgets to cut the grass near the point. So okay, is expensive, ma organic, natural, spontaneous. I hope this philosophy go on in all wine producer.
Carlo, I've got another question for you. When you first arrived in Montalcino in the early 1970s with Giulio Consolno and who created, as you said, various wineries like Altesino, for example, did you think you would still be in Montalcino 40 years later?
I, my profession as a lawyer is very fantastic because you can divide your life. 50% I was here, 50% I was in Milan to make the court. I have a no, I have a small study with one two collaborator. It's enough for me to be free. I sometime 1 week every month I jump here in Montalcino to follow the vine and the wine. So to diversification, the life of the man need to be biodiversity to follow biodiversity corner. It's a no good for one man to make one thing. No, I was a lawyer. I was good musician. I play. I write a book. I play the opera. I wrote the sceneggiatura, come si chiama? The scene to make the Mozart taste. This docu-film. I hope the Netflix buy. So and music, wine, lawyer, book, opera, and many other things. The first to join the music with the wine, with the wine. Two is creativity, more creativity. Okay, no make only the lawyer, only the winemaker, only the manager. No, no. The life of one man is the best if he discover the biodiversity. Many things.
On that note, we will leave it there with Carlo. And I just want to say thanks to Carlo Cignozzi of Il Paradiso di Frassina, who is absolutely unique in Montalcino with his love for music and how he's combined that with his grape growing and his organic winemaking and his extraordinarily creative 12 Uve wine made from 12 different grapes. Thanks, Carlo, and see you soon, I hope. Ciao.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.